The next topic we are going to cover is actually for inbound sales and e-commerce sales, especially for any SaaS businesses, which is software as a service. And essentially what we're looking at here is that the traditional part of the sales process, as we've discussed in the last section, is exactly the same. Where people look at you, they look and try and find out if you're the right fit for them. There might be some sort of the sales process where they get in touch and ask for some information. And then what we're looking to do is get to the point of the first close to basically get them to make a commitment to buy the product or service. With SaaS businesses or a lot of different modern e-commerce kind of tech businesses, that is actually only half of the sales process. The next part of the process is actually, and it's just as important, and this is because a lot of tech companies don't make any money in the start. They don't make any money off a one-off sale. What they're looking to do is get a client into their system, but then actually through a period of onboarding to get them into the system, to love the system, to become an advocate for it, is then in time to cross-sell and upsell more products and services so that you can sell more stuff to the same customer and then really grow that service within the existing customer. So we wanted to cover this within the course because the traditional sales methodology is about how do you get the first sale, which is important, but actually for a lot of different companies, the process after you get the sale to then do the customer onboarding to make sure that they feel loved and they understand how to set up the product and make it work and really get the best out of the features, that's really important because if you get the sale but the customer can't set it up or can't make it work, they're not going to stick with the company and keep paying the fees. So your eventual sales revenue will die off. So it's really important for lots of different companies to really focus on onboarding. And some companies call this a customer success manager. And what you're then looking to do is build advocacy, build the love of the product, and really make sure that the client really understands everything that they can do with your wonderful new product. And then hopefully over time, roll out more and more users within the customer onto the platform, but then also cross-sell, which is to sell other stuff that you sell to the existing customer. So Apple might get you in with an iPhone, which is the first sale, but actually if they can sell you on Apple Music, Apple Games, maybe an iPad, maybe AirTags, all of those things are cross-sold within the Apple ecosystem. And that's a key part of their, approach to basically sell stuff to consumers. The next one is an upsell. So this is often if you have, for instance, a Dropbox account where you get in on the free tier, but you get to a certain point where you run out of storage. And then an upsell is basically where they sell you to a higher tier, more expensive offer, which probably has more services and does more stuff. But the idea is this sales process is that when you actually kind of convert the original sale and you bring them into your ecosystem, look after them, make them feel loved, but it's all about the onboarding, making them love and respect the product. The cross-sell to sell them anything else that could plug into this that you can hopefully make more money from. And also the upsell to sell them to higher value packages, better service offerings, etc. And the whole point why we do all of this, there are 5 things that we are looking to do. The first one is to retain the customers as long as possible. For a lot of tech companies, you lose money for the first few years, but in time, if you can have this customer retention, the longer you can keep them, the more money that basically you'll make from them. And that's the whole aim of everything we're looking to do. Relating to this, it's then how we grow the number of users to basically sell more within the existing customer and then make them love and really be an advocate for the product. The more people love the product and rave about how great it is, they're going to tell their friends, they're going to tell other people, they're going to champion it internally. But the idea is if people don't love what you do, you're going to struggle. So you really want to focus on this as part of your strategy. And relating to this, essentially what we're looking to do is increase monthly revenues, really make the clients love what we do and just maximize the lifetime value of the customer so that hopefully you can retain them as a customer for 10, 20 years and get those monthly or annual fees to really help deliver a great service. And then actually providing that they always renew the service, your front end sales effort can then be on landing new customers that hopefully it should exponentially grow over time. And the last thing just to mention is never be afraid to ask for referrals and recommendations. If people genuinely love what you do, they probably should be happy to tell their friends about it. And asking actually, is there anyone else that can use our service? Is there any other division or any other people in the business that we could maybe speak to? And actually asking these questions, it's a really valuable tool to help you just take that next step.